us, you emailed us with your wish list when it comes to the top independent talent in the world, and TNA responded. We allowed you to vote at our website, TNAWrestling.com. We allowed you to be the matchmaker, and you spoke loud and clear. And I think now we're going to hear from the X Division champion, Mr. Daniels.
It's now time for the gospel according to the fallen angel. Jeff Jarrett has gone around TNA talking about a Black Wednesday, saying there's going to be replacements made here in TNA. And at first, I scoffed. I chalked it up to paranoia because I thought to myself, there's no one in the world that could replace the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. But then TNA is bringing someone in from the outside. Austin Aries, one of the top independent stars in the world today. Well, Austin, you may be Mr. Independent Scene. You may be Mr. Ring of Honor. But this is TNA. And tonight may be your big shot, your chance to shine on an international pay-per-view. But tonight is just a tune-up match for Mr. TNA.
His opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He weighs in at 202 pounds, Austin Aries. When we said that the TNA fans spoke loud and clear, they certainly did. You had your chance to vote to see who would face the fallen angel Christopher Daniels in a non-title matchup. Oh, and Daniels not even waiting for the opening bell. Series of right hands here on the attack. Austin Aries had 55% of the vote, and he wins over Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal, and Matt Sydel. Wow, that is loud and clear.
Well, Mike, I got a confession to make as we see this match going on. I'll be honest with you. I went over there to see the results, and while I was on the website, I also voted for Austin Aries. And I'll tell you why. I've heard all the boys in the locker room talk about how great this talent is for Ring of Honor. I've heard the respect coming out of the voices of AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels, even though he won't admit it. I wanted to see this match also. The fans spoke, and here we go.
Austin Aries, 27 years of age, just starting his 6th year as a professional wrestler. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but trained in Minnesota by Eddie Sharkey, a man known for training many big stars, including the Road Warriors and so many more, as we see Aries immediately go for the pin. It's the biggest match of his life, Don, bottom line, just that simple.
Well, you gotta feel like Christopher Daniels feels this is his home turf. I mean, this is where he won the X Division Championship. This is where he's started this reign that just seems to keep going and going and going. But Austin Aries, this is a chance for him to make an impact here in TNA. A chance for him to shine. A chance for him to show the whole world that he belongs in this X Division right here.
I've watched an awful lot of Austin Aries matches on DVD and videotape, and what we're seeing here in the early going is very reminiscent of his offensive style. He usually works on his opponent's neck. Why? It's to set up his finishing moves. He uses the brainbuster, and he can come off the top with a 450 front splash that you've got to see to believe.
Well, you were in the room when I asked Christopher Daniels. You see the good drop kick right there by Austin Aries. I asked him what kind of a style is this guy, and he compared him to AJ Styles. He goes right through the ropes, cuts the distance in half, and doesn't give Daniels any chance to get out of the way.
Bottom rope tope, and this kid in his TNA debut, Austin Aries, is taking it to Mr. TNA, the X Division champion, in the knife-edge chop. Oh, that one has Daniels reeling.
I'll tell you what, when I look at Austin Aries physically, he reminds me of Petey Williams, a former X Division champion. You know, short, stocky, but yet able to do all kinds of, when you talk about all the different moves he can do off the top rope, and look at him go. Oh, man, he just twisting corkscrew over the ropes and goes for a pin.
Boy, good call, you're right. twisting move, slingshot into that twisting corkscrew pin attempt, but only able to get a 2 count. I think Daniels is surprised at the tempo of this match and the fact that Austin Aries is taking control.
Let's face it, Austin Aries has nothing to lose here. He's got nothing to lose. But there's pride on the line for the Fallen Angel.
Oh, man.
Nice backbreaker. Ooh, got him really good with that knee.
Oh, you're
right
right.
on the end of that knee, too, where you can just feel the pain.
The Fallen Angel has been X Division champion since March the 13th of this year. Just a little over 5 months, but remember, Petey Williams still has the record. 5 months and 5 days, but that's going to be a short-lived record. This is a non-title matchup, and something tells me Mr. Daniels is going to keep that title past that record. He's going to be the new record holder within the next week.
Well, and we know that he's going to have to defend it at Unbreakable. It'll be either Samoa Joe or AJ Styles.
Oh, you're right.
We know that going in, so we're going to find that out. So yes, he's going to break that record. But he sure doesn't want to go into Unbreakable coming off of a loss here to Austin Aries. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't even need to see the rest of this match. There's no doubt in my mind. This kid is everything that he's been said that he was. He's the real deal, and he's already proven it to me. Oh, wow. Did you see how hard he hit me?
The impact in the corner as Daniels went to a knee. He used so much force when he Irish whipped him into the turnbuckles that he dropped to a knee, and wow, Aries just crashed.
Well, you can see Aries, he's still trying to get his composure. Daniels, that's what makes him a great champ. He doesn't give him a chance to get up. He kind of humiliates him a little bit, gets into his mind, letting him know that, hey, this is my ring, I'm Mr. TNA, at least in his mind. Boom! That knee right back into the middle of the back.
Almost as if Daniels feels like he has to teach young Austin Aries a lesson, especially with Aries taking control for several minutes at the top of this bout.
Oh, pulling back there on the neck, and right now it's all for Daniels. Aries came out, really showed his stuff early, but Daniels has gotten control of this. Austin Aries is just going to have to just dig down deep right here.
That's exactly what he's doing, back up to the vertical base. Elbows to the midsection.
Oh, good elbow right there. That was everything he had left. Oh, there he goes.
Sunset
One,
flip,
two.
Oh, Daniels kicks out, powers out, right before the 3 count.
Oh, look at the power, though, of Daniels. Just so smooth. Oh, he does that. That's about the 5th hit on the middle of that back there by Austin Aries. It's going to have to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Pin attempt off the tilt-a-whirl. Aries rolls the shoulder. Now you see the frustration coming into play here. The longer this match goes, with every minute, the X Division champion feels like he's being shown up by Austin Aries, and you saw how frustrated he got.
Oh, and you know what? He hears the crowd. A lot of these people came tonight to see Austin Aries for the first time in TNA. He knows that. And he can feel that as the crowd's just chanting for Austin Aries right here. Oh, look how smooth, though, Daniels is. He just does these things effortless.
So fluid with the moonsault, split leg style, but Aries still able to kick out. Well over 30,000 votes on our website, TNAWrestling.com. That shows how involved the TNA fans are, and at the same time, it shows how we listen to you. We give you what you want. I thought he was going to go for the wings there. Is that what it looked like?
Yeah, he did. He was a little nonchalant, and Austin Aries caught right onto it and just got right out of it. Now he's still in the corner, and he's getting humiliated right here by the slaps, but look at the determination on Aries' face. You can see the anger welling up.
Almost as if Daniels is telling that in this 6-sided ring, he's the boss with those open hand slaps to the face.
Oh, Aries! He just let him have one right back right there.
You know, Aries, the left-hander. Those power moves from Aries, the forearms, the fists, the kicks, they come at you from unfamiliar angles, from unfamiliar directions, because he is a southpaw.
And look at these guys, they're just trading it back and forth, and that's a good point about him being left-handed. It's so hard to prepare for something you don't see much of, and boy, he levels Daniels with that left arm.
Sure did. Back elbow drops him as well. Caught him with another. He's gonna go for the swinging pendulum elbow. Pin, 2, kick out by Daniels.
Look how he gets himself psyched up, and then he hits him with that force right there, and man, that's gotta hurt.
The other thing that you notice, if he can get the tempo back on his side, he loves to use combinations of moves, almost like a boxer's 1-2 punch. Quickly springs back in.
Did you see that? He didn't even give Daniels a chance to set up there, Mike. Aries has got his wind back, and he's got the momentum right there, and he's got the pin. 2! Oh, Daniels able to push his face up and get his shoulder.
Did you notice how Daniels' eyes rolled into the back of his head when he caught him with the drop kick?
Oh, look at this. Daniels right now is equilibrium is messed up. His balance is messed up. Aries knows it, and he goes right for another one.
10!
Oh,
Wow.
Sheer instinct right there. That's just sheer instinct.
I think you're right. Almost on fumes that time. And it really all goes back to that corner drop kick with such impact, such power.
Daniels, though, that's one thing that makes him a great champion. Any type of a window that's open just an inch, he'll open it all the way, and he did right there. As Aries just made one simple mistake, Daniels able to capitalize on it and take advantage. And now there he goes for the BME, but he misses it. And I like what Aries did. He waited till the very last second, rolled out of the way.
Oh, what a
kick! He's
kick!
got the momentum as he catches him right in the face with that kick.
Best moonsault ever. Did not connect, but boy, that kick sure did. To the top.
Here he goes. Oh!
That's the 450 I told you about earlier.
1, 2. Oh, barely got his hand on the rope.
Oh, how close can you get?
And I'll tell you something. I think that could have been called a pin because he didn't quite get a hold of it. That's where he got a little bit of the benefit of the doubt.
Boy, that 450 front splash was on target. Daniels reached back and his fingertips barely grazed the ropes. Referee Johnson gave him the benefit of the doubt. STO, judo takedown. He's got his feet on the rope.
Oh, no. Now Johnson knows it. Mark Johnson not going to let it happen. That's what a good ref does. 2 count. Oh. Daniels, wait a minute.
By Aries.
He's got him. Oh, Daniels fights out with everything he's got. But I'll tell you what, while he's arguing with the referee, that almost cost him.
Watch the backside. Oh, another near fall. Aries he's done everything except just get that 3 count.
Oh, he has made an incredible debut here at TNA. See if Daniels can reverse it. Here he goes with the Angel's wings. Oh, and he hit it perfectly.
X Division champion planted. Angel's wings leads to a 1, 2, 3.
What a debut. What a debut by Austin Aries. Come on. He gave it everything he had. He just went into that one. And that was one of the most brutal angel wings I've ever seen. That was frustration and emotion coming out when he planted him right there in the back.
We said it last month with Chris Sabin and the loss to Samoa Joe. We mentioned it earlier tonight. Lance Hoyt in the loss to Abyss. And I think you can say it again. What a great effort, even in defeat by Austin Aries.
Oh, there's a shot right there. You can see he had his feet on the ropes, and Mark Johnson saw it right there. Look at this Angel's wing.
Wow.
Oh, man. His face is imprinted there on the mat. There was just no way he was getting up from that one.
Look on the face tells me the X Division champ thinks that he just escaped with the win over Austin Aries.
Oh, you better believe he escaped. Aries came in here prepared to show something at TNA.